we would. We've
I
gone longer
know.
than what we're on camera for because we was talking for about 15 minutes before we went live.
Yeah,
I watched the old school Batman as a kid. Adam West is the best Batman to this day.
fair
Do
enough.
you want to rank our Batmans?
Okay, we will rank them, and I agree. I love Adam West. I personally don't think he's the best Batman, but he's up there because that's the Batman that I grew up with as well. Seeing the reruns of the Batman TV series, which I absolutely love. I do think Frank
Oh yeah,
Gorshin is the best Riddler by
hands
far,
down.
but that's just me.
All right,
Go ahead.
we'll go live. We'll go live action. So no Kevin Conroy, rest in peace. Right, West. It's got to be George Clooney, isn't it?
Yeah.
In his defense, I actually liked him as Bruce Wayne, but he wasn't a good
Yeah,
Batman.
totally works as Bruce Wayne. Didn't work for me. For a lot of people, nipples and cod piece notwithstanding, just didn't. Yeah, not the best Batman at all.
Fun fact as well. I interviewed Chris Casamassa. The reason he didn't return a Scorpion for Annihilation, he was actually Clooney's stunt double in Batman and Robin.
Oh wow!
So he said it was like a childhood dream. He said, "How many people gets to be able to put on the Batsuit?"
That's
Especially
true.
at that time, there was only so many movies.
That's true. Actually, in
So
Batman and Robin, which also Joel Schumacher directed, there's a very brief blink and you miss him Corey Haim cameo.
really?
He's in the biker gang.
Right. I know Jesse Ventura is one of the guards at the beginning.
Yeah. But are you thinking Batman and Robin? Are you thinking Batman Forever?
No, Batman and Robin with
Oh yeah, okay. Batman and Robin. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jason Ventura. Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the guards. But this is like Corey Haim doesn't even get a line in it. It's just like a panning shot of this right there, like So little shout out to Corey Haim. Rest in peace as well. So yeah, Clooney would be the worst or the last. You can't say worst. I guess he can, but like he would be the last choice.
One. All right, let's put them on the table first. So Clooney's last, and I love George Clooney.
I think next would be somewhere in the line of the three-way tie between Pattinson, Val Kilmer, and Ben Affleck. They're all kind of interchangeable for me. I think I grew up with the Val Kilmer one. I saw it at the theater. I enjoyed it. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the newest Batman with Robert Pattinson. I didn't mind it, but it didn't do anything different for me. I just didn't really care. It's kind of emo.
It was he's the opposite to Clooney. Where Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne and a bad Batman, Pattinson's the opposite. Pattinson made a good Batman, but a terrible Bruce Wayne. Like I know they was going for a younger Bruce Wayne, like he was in his second year being Batman. And it's a good movie. I still haven't actually finished it. I'm 2/3 through it. Every time I go to finish it,
and I like Robert Pattinson. I don't mind him. I think he's a solid actor.
Yeah.
For me.
Now a lot of people can be screaming and be like, "Oh, you got to put Val Kilmer there." I actually loved Val Kilmer in Batman Forever. Batman Forever is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah. Same here. Same.
And
where would you rank
Affleck?
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
We're gonna get a lot of hate. If me personally, I would say Pattinson's next. We're gonna get a lot of hate.
So you would go Clooney,
Pattinson,
right?
I would go Clooney, Pattinson, Kilmer, then Affleck.
Oh, see, I would go Affleck, Kilmer.
Yeah, that's the one that's tough because I love Val Kilmer, you see, as well. I was telling my son the other day about, I know we're on tangent, I was telling him about Tombstone, and he played Doc Holliday, and I'm like, he's awesome in that movie.
There's a making of documentary on Tombstone on YouTube that's pretty phenomenal. Oh, yeah. Just disastrous to make that movie. A lot of drama.
They said if it wasn't for Kurt Russell, that film would never have got made.
I didn't. It's not that I didn't mind Ben Affleck as Batman, but it was just because he was in movies that were kind of like an ensemble, and it was just all these fucking superheroes, and it was just all this shit.
Yeah, he
Like
never had a standalone.
I would have liked to seen him in like kind of a standalone. I'd probably have a different opinion, but
go on then. I agree with that then, and I love Ben Affleck. We'll go Affleck, then we'll go Kilmer.
Yeah, I just thought Kilmer really did. I thought it worked, and it was a tough shoe to follow coming off the heels of Michael Keaton. You know, like that's pretty fucking tough. And they wanted Kilmer back, but then I guess there's two sides to the story. Well, apparently it was like Kilmer wanted to do it, but he was committed to another project, and then like Warner Brothers was like, well, we're gonna make it anyways, and like just wanted to go ahead and just do it. And he was like, well, I can't do it then. Like, I'm not available. And then like Joel Schumacher is saying that like they just didn't say anything and just kind of went quiet and wouldn't like communicate with them. And so they were like, well, we're moving forward then. But Val Kilmer was wanting to do it. And he was like surprised that they didn't work around his schedule. I don't know. It's weird. So he wanted to do it. So yeah, I would say Val Kilmer. Then
so we got Adam
we're
West,
also forgetting Adam West here. We're forgetting Adam West here. You know, which
is Adam West getting the free ride just because like of nostalgia? I mean, all these movies are nostalgia now. They're so fucking old, but
I did see something that was, without Adam West, without his Batman, we would have never had the Batmans that we're listing right now, because he was so campy and he was, in a very friendly color. He was like kind of like very much the comic book Batman with the gray and the blue and, the fucking dancing and all this kind of stuff. And he's just so like cheesy, just fun, that without that, there wouldn't have been like a complete 180 to make it like the Dark Knight, So maybe he does get a free pass.
Yeah, we'll give him third. Right, this is the toughie now, Keaton or Bale, and I think this is the debate for a lot of people. I know a lot of people loves Patterson as the new Batman. I haven't finished it yet, but I have enjoyed it. It's going to be interesting going forward what he does. But I know Affleck's done a couple of films, but as for standalone Batman movies, these are the only two guys that's actually made more than one standalone Batman movie.
Right.
I love Batman, the original, and I fucking love Batman Returns. I think it's a very underrated movie.
Yep, I agree. For me, it's Christian Bale second, Michael Keaton first.
Well, Michael Keaton's coming back for the Flash movie, so...
Yeah, I won't watch the Flash movie, though. I love Michael Keaton, and I love him as Batman, but I can't do these massive ensembles.
Right. Oh, fuck. Oh, man, this is so tough.
It's almost a tie, but I just,
see, the thing is, and I've said to you, so I love Batman the Animated Series, the original series.
Sure.
In the 90s, you know what I mean? And I love that aesthetic where it's kind of like a noir sort of setting. But I know with Tim Burton movies, there was more gothic, and it worked so well with that setting. As in Dark Knight trilogy is more modern. Fuck.
I give the nod to Michael Keaton simply because the Batman voice that Christian Bale did is so easily parody. Like
that's true.
It's a little ridiculous, right? I don't mind it, and I understood why he, apparently because like it was such an uncomfortable experience in the cowl and the mask, and like it kind of started to like enrage him, and like it kind of started to develop. But it's kind of funny.
I'm leaning more towards Keaton now. And don't get me wrong, I love the Dark Knight trilogy. Obviously, Heath Ledger's Joker. It's a masterpiece, and it'll always be remembered. Dark Knight, in my opinion, is the greatest superhero movie of all time. It's one of my favorite movies in general.
The third one's kind of long and tedious.
It's not as good as the other two, and I enjoy Batman Begins as well. But
I very much prefer Batman. Tom Hardy's Bane to nothing against Jeep Swenson. Sorry, rest in peace, big man. But that was so just hokey at that point. Right? So,
I will put love Christian Bale. I'll put him at number 2. It's close, but Michael Keaton I thought played it perfect, and I love Batman Returns. For favorite Batman movies, Batman for Dark Knight is number 1. Batman Returns for me could be number 2 because I love that movie and I think it's very, very underrated. Danny DeVito's great as the Penguin. Michelle Pfeiffer's perfect as Catwoman.
Chris Walken, come on. You got Chris Walken in there. You got young Leatherface in there as well.
Why are you dressed up as Batman? Because he is Batman, you moron.
Bruce Wayne, why are you dressed up like Batman?
Because he is Batman, you moron.
So good. But yeah, it's a neat little. Andrew Bryniarski is the son of Max Schreck.
Yeah, Chip.
Chip, that's right. Yeah, so that was before Longest Yard. No, not the Longest Yard. I'm sorry. The Program.
Oh, right.
And then also, obviously,
Zangief in Street Fighter.
Yeah, he was Zangief in Street Fighter, and
the transformation's amazing.
Yeah, I thought he was one of the best, if not, he was great as Leatherface. So, there we have it.